It's time for another episode of Rotten Mornings.
The best way to start your mornings off rotten.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And good morning to all of our listeners. It's Rotten Mornings.
Good morning to our one listener, Brandy. Good morning.
Good morning to myself.
Good morning, Brandy.
Wow, there's a lot of people on.
Oh, you haven't even heard them all. There's another one here, too. This is a familiar voice you might remember.
Hey, Scott.
Oh, wow.
I just popped in to say hey and bye.
Oh, well, hey and bye.
That was Gabby, the awesome, beautiful Gabby.
I have a crush on her. So, anyway.
So does everyone.
I know. We got a lot to talk about today.
Do we?
We have one thing to talk about today. Yep, we do. And I think we should go ahead and get it out of the way.
Okay. What are we going to talk about?
6 months ago, we performed a ritual. There was blood, there was candles, I think a goat. It doesn't matter. Anyway, in that ritual, you were like, hey, man, the third episode is not, don't worry about it. It's not going to be that good. And I was like, we solemnly swear.
It's like my little bit.
Did we break you?
Did you break?
He's dead now.
Anyway, yep. Didn't hold true to your promise there, buddy.
You like that episode? My bad.
No, I didn't.
Oh, good. Well, then never mind.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and introduce everybody, because if they've been listening this long, they should know who we are.
Yes, agreed.
Who we got?
You start, you fuck.
Oh, yeah. I'm Scott.
I'm Matt.
I'm Brandy.
And I'm Grim.
And that's anyone else?
No, they're gone.
Gabby just left.
You dial into the podcast, and it's like a clown car over there. It's wild. Cool. So yesterday we got to see some really cool stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got the podcast.
Oh man, the podcast. What's that?
Just beautiful. The scenery, the sets, everything about it.
I was impressed with the costume that you guys were wearing. I just didn't feel like it was necessary.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. But I was impressed.
It was a bold choice. I agree.
Yeah, and matching, which was weird. What was the podcast on? It feels like it's been
the Toblerone. Oh, the Tokoloshi.
Yes, the Toblerone. That's what it was.
Is that cheese?
I think it's chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yes, we did a podcast about chocolate cheese.
Oh, Tim is so upset he didn't get to make that episode.
Yes.
Oh, that was a really good episode. And Hinch joined us for that episode.
Yeah, Hinch was on there. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was random. Okay, so we had the podcast, and then we had
behind the scenes, episode 1.
Yeah, we did have that.
How'd you like that?
There was parts I really enjoyed.
And there was parts I told you I'd never release.
Yeah. Like, well, there it is in sunlight, my prolapsed vagina.
Ew.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be a hard act to follow.
Yeah. Just, yeah. Thanks, buddy, for releasing what we agreed that you wouldn't release. That's good.
I know, right?
Yeah, good joke. On me.
I think it fit really well, if you know what I mean.
I think it did too, Scott. You're amazing.
Yep. So
Look,
after that,
you started the taking off the clothes thing, okay? I just finished it.
oh, it's done. Yeah. Yep.
And
So
then
what else did we have?
immediately after that, we had episode 3 of Rotten Strips Again, which was apparently horrible.
Awful. Not because it was bad, it was good. That was just I didn't want it to be good. I wanted it to be bad. So because it was good, it was bad. I mean,
I got you. Sound logic.
yeah. Yep. Dude, you just how many of these episodes do you just have in your pocket? Like I'm just, like
Dude, these are being recorded the day of or before. I promise you, none of that shit was in my pocket already, except for the 3 scenes with Ravage and Cadaver and Misty.
Good. There was also a scene with me and Jacob.
Those are all the same. That's the 3 scenes.
Oh, okay, good. Like who? I don't know who did the camera work on your opening scene.
What was? Oh, that was Brandy.
Dude, we've never had anybody film that well.
I know, right?
Yeah, like literally the cinematography on that shot is probably the best cinematography of anything we've ever shot. It looks
I
like
agree.
old school, like Vincent Price moving through his library.
Yep.
I don't know that Vincent Price ever moved through a library, but if you can picture that.
Take a bow, Brandy.
I'm bowing.
She bowed.
I like that. In no way did she bow, but you guys gave enough audio.
She bowed.
She waved her hand in the air.
The audience totally believes a bow just occurred.
I nodded my head towards the recording device.
Fair enough.
So the other thing we may or may not have seen yesterday is one of our first reviews.
Got quiet. What happened?
Oh, well, no, that's tonight.
Just kidding.
That's tonight.
Yeah, just kidding.
Wow. You don't even know what you didn't.
I don't have any clue. No, wait, that is tomorrow.
Yes, last night.
Last night. That is last night.
Yes.
God damn it, I'm so confused.
No, that's exactly what you said. You're right.
Yes.
What?
Last night was our first review, Sunday night.
So definitely we watched the review last night.
We quite possibly watched that last night, yes.
We definitely quite possibly watched that last night.
I seen it. It did happen. I was watching Matt watch it.
It may have got deleted off Facebook this morning, or it may have not have.
Oh, so we definitely did see it, but it may not be there for you to watch now.
Correct, yes.
Nice save. Sir, this patient is dead.
Not on my books.
How many more of the paddles can you hit him with? Oh, I'll tell you what, that's a ridiculous amount. Yeah, I thought that was a really good review. The first one for the season, so you set the bar pretty high there. Of course, that haunt always sets the bar high, right?
Well, it's their first year, so
yeah, they always do.
They always technically by status. Yeah, they always do.
Yeah, I mean, have they ever had a bad year? That's what I'm saying.
No, not to my knowledge.
Yeah.
Nice save.
So what do we have to look forward to for today?
Oh shit, I didn't think we were going to talk about this.
Well, hopefully this podcast ends at some point.
Yay!
It's almost time for a commercial, though, right? About almost 2 minutes.
Okay. All right then. Grim, send us to commercial.
To commercial now.
Yay!
Rotten Strips is
Harry.
Hilarious.
stupid.
Rotten Strips is awful.
No, badass.
Ridiculous.
Should not be made by anyone or watched by anyone with any sort of intelligence.
I hate it.
So every night throughout October for Rotten Strips again, where you will not see anyone strip, hopefully, every night at 7 o'clock in October.
Watch it. Wow. That's the first time I think that commercial's ever aired.
I think you're right.
Yeah. When did we pick them up?
I don't know.
So
I
if you
do. What do you mean you don't know? You don't remember?
Oh, I forgot.
It was yesterday when you were going to get new windshield wipers.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. That must have been when you picked up the advertisement. When you were going to go get windshield wiper.
Yes.
I just found an advertisement laying on the side of the road, and I was like, mine.
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 We have fun stuff coming up today.
Do we?
After we haven't had any so far.
I know, right?
I can't hear you over Matt's coughing.
That's okay.
You don't want to.
Yep, no, you're right. I don't.
What do people want to hear more? Matt's coughing or me talking?
Coughing.
Great question.
Great
Wow,
question. D.
D. So what do we got coming up today? We got Rotten Mournings. We've discussed that 7 times.
We should talk about it again.
Okay, let's do it. You
All
talk
right.
about it.
Rotten morning.
Rotten morning.
On the schedule, we have a few proposed shows, but I don't know if those are going to come together in time.
Okay.
But I do know that hopefully there's an episode of Rotten Strips.
Well, not with that attitude, mister. Yeah, I actually hope that that's a thing too. So fingers crossed. Yeah. You have been unsuccessful in setting the bar low, so looks like I'm gonna have to save us.
Unbeknownst to me.
What the hell?
He's got the giggles.
Oh, good. Maybe she needs to go for a walk. The
Oh, I'll go.
Go for a walk.
Go for a walk. I'm gonna go for a walk.
Go for a walk.
I'm
You
gonna go
need
for a
to-
walk right
you need to
now.
walk around like a gopher.
Go for a walk.
We do have another episode of Darker Stories tomorrow, right?
Yes, we do. That'll be
I mean,
after
Not
the-
tomorrow.
today.
Today. Oh my god.
And tomorrow.
Good save.
This is the best podcast ever.
This is I decided to finally promote the podcast, and this is what I'm putting out now.
Yay.
We had 2 solid episodes and this gem of a turd. So yeah, we've got the Darker Stories, we've got the strips. Is there anything else on the docket?
Well, like I said, there's a couple other shows, but I don't know if they're going to come together just yet.
Okay.
So it might be next week when those start.
Yeah, that's fine. Next week, next month, whatever. Like
Whatever. Next year, never. Whatever.
it's a
Shall see.
fingers crossed. And by fingers crossed, I'm looking forward to it. Cool. Well, hopefully we get to see some cool stuff today, and we'll have a lot of that tomorrow to talk about.
Yes.
Yes. Whew. This was a struggle. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna take a break, or I guess rather, we're gonna give the audience a break. And when we come back, we're gonna talk about our supernatural, which is gonna go great.
And now, word from the elegant Brandy.
Do you like books? I like books. I love to read, and I would like to introduce you to my library and talk about my books. So tune in for Brandy's Book Talk or Brandy's Haunted Bookshelf every Saturday. Oh,
Whew. What a interesting commercial break that was.
Right? Yeah.
So interesting.
Okay. I feel like maybe I had enthusiasm for the commercial break and you guys less so.
Wow, it was great.
Whoa!
It's a round of applause for the commercial break. Fantastic. Well, guys, today we've got another supernatural cryptid story.
We do?
We do.
All right, tell us the story.
Mm-hmm. So here's the fun thing about that. We're going to be talking about the Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Yeah.
Yay.
What do you guys know about the Chupacabra?
It eats babies and animals and blood
It
and
eats goats.
it gets the goat. It gets your goat. It's gonna get your
literally
goat.
translates into the goat sucker.
It sucks up goat.
Yeah, that's true. It translates into the goat sucker and eats them. Eats goat.
Mhm.
Or sucks them. It sucks goat.
It almost ate Matt once.
Yeah, because I was eating paper.
Thought you were a goat. Poor
Got
little
confused.
Matt.
The reason I wanted to bring up the Chupacabra, we've been talking about bringing in some cryptids from around the world, and this one's a little bit closer than the previous one, but the Chupacabra also has some interesting science behind it. So I guess this story's been around for a while, but it kind of made its prevalence in the 90s. Wouldn't you say so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it wasn't it the first sightings in Puerto Rico about 95?
Yes, that's wildly accurate.
Right?
Her memory is immaculate. Yes, so there's Puerto Rico. There's some that was in like New Mexico, Arizona, Mexico, and all kind of on that in that temperature. But they would find these goats and also cattle that were dead, and some had been mutilated, but there was no blood, which is kind of
Is that the same thing like with the Skinwalker Ranch and shit like that too?
Similar. It is similar, yeah. But we've talked about this before, like how when we were talking about Mothman, how like there was a whole bunch of other supernatural stuff happening around Mothman. And I think the same was true with like Bunny Man, and then also what's the witch, the Bell Witch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's like other like here's the main story, but like also there's these other stories, and you would think that they just misinterpreted. No, that's a whole nother story that also has its own documentation.
Yeah.
And that's what's really weird. But the Chupacabra, my first introduction to that was seeing pictures of the damn Chupacabra.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I don't know. We probably all saw similar pictures of something that we were told was a Chupacabra, and at the same time, there was these horrifying stories.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yes.
I don't know if I've never heard anybody fall asleep mid yes before. Yeah.
I have. I've talked to you while you were sitting on the couch before. You do it all the time.
Yes.
I never sleep. The
You fall asleep mid-sentence.
You never sleep quietly, is what you mean to say.
That's true. I will not go quietly into the night. But these goats did.
Good segue.
Yeah.
Poor little
Yeah. Except for they were screaming for their very lives. So I think a lot of the pictures that we saw we were told was a chupacabra, and this was like early days of internet, early days of everybody as an internet detective. Um, a lot of those turned out to be either special effects or uh, animals with either a skin condition or had been skinned in some way, right?
Yeah, or put together to look like that.
Yeah, there's been several sightings I know that supposedly turned out to be dogs with mange or dog-like creatures with mange.
Mm-hmm.
Like a chupacabra. That's dog-like.
Well, there's still a lot of pushback against those people. Like those people with the sightings are saying, no, there's no way. That's not what that was. So some people think that is used as a cover-up too. So
That ain't no dog with mange. He sucked my goat. That's by definition.
Yeah, I've never seen a dog with mange go, you know what? I got nothing else to live for. I got mange. I'm gonna go suck a goat.
Exactly.
I don't know why. I don't think that's a possibility. If I got mange, that's probably something I would do.
You gotta go suck some goats with that
What?
mange.
No.
It's probably the parents serving the pet animals or whatever to the kids, saying the chupacabra ate them.
Yep.
He's dead. That's what's going on.
Oh, that's really good.
It's like, oh, where is Petey, our favorite goat? Oh, Petey's gotten sucked by a goat.
Yep. Eat your goat. I mean, burger.
How's your Petey burger?
Your PT burger. Oh, look, we're all having a little PT party.
I was just warned that that was really close to being not PC, so I backed off on the accent.
Oh.
Who gave you that intel? Who warned you?
Some curly-haired shithead sitting in the floor.
I didn't think you would actually name. Oh,
Wow. I don't know that. Moving on.
You don't know anything.
Yeah, moving on.
Yeah. So when I studied I just totally forgot what it was called. The Chalupa Cobra.
Yes. No, that was the Taco Bell item you had last night that messed up your stomach.
Chalupa Cobra.
Yeah.
I know.
So bad.
So the Chupacabra, when I was studying it last year, these cryptozoologists have been called in to really look at everything about what happened in the story. And so when cryptozoologists go in, they look at every part of the environment, anything that could cause this phenomenon, anything that, if there was deforestation, so animals didn't get enough to eat, then they may be famished and they would have a different appearance, there's all these different things. But what they did say is that the animals, the mutilated animals, they didn't have blood, but they wouldn't have had blood. They were I don't know why people are making a big deal out of this. They wouldn't have had blood. These, they died from a mosquito or something, and when they died, their blood congealed, and so when something went over there to eat them, they just cut them open. The blood didn't leave them; the blood's still in them.
Yeah.
So,
but that's part of the legend of the Chupacabra, being that it's somewhat vampiric.
Right. But the people that examined the bodies said that that's the legend of them and not the reality of the corpses. The corpses still had the blood in them. The blood was just congealed, so it didn't run out on the ground.
Yeah.
So that's again, I don't ever want to dispel the fact that there are strange and unusual things out there and tons of stuff that we can't explain. I don't know how to make Jello shots out of blood.
Well, you're an idiot.
Okay, well, I mean, I didn't rule that out, but thanks for letting everyone know.
Shots out of blood.
What's wrong with you, Scott? Can't you do anything?
Bloody Jello shots. That does sound different.
Very Halloween, like for
It
vampires.
sounds like something we would find on a haunt menu.
Yeah.
It's fair. Do you guys see fun stuff like that on haunt menus?
Like, we haven't this year yet.
Okay.
But, I'm sure.
You never know.
Yeah, we haven't this year yet. Any haunt that's listening, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Right.
Bloody Jello shot.
I wish there was more of a, like, even if they had food trucks out there, that the food trucks would name their stuff something fun, like Halloween based.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember when we first started trying to do a podcast, we had an episode where we talked about thematic food at haunts.
Yes.
The junkyard dog. I don't know. That was a weird throwback to something no one ever listened
Like,
to.
if you're a burger stand, it could be a booger or something like that.
That's a booger.
I'm not eating a booger.
Maybe not a
I would
booger.
definitely eat a booger.
I just ate a booger.
You did?
I did.
How was it?
It was delicious.
I'm jealous. I want one.
Booger.
Why would you have accidentally stumbled on the dumbest one?
Oops.
Oops.
True.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, but I think I love haunts that have like thematic stuff like that. Y'all said that the haunted chicken house had eggs this year, right? Like boiled eggs.
No, they had it was pickled
Pickled sausage.
pickled egg sausage or something like that.
It was pickled sausage.
I think it's just pickled sausage.
Yeah.
They called it like pickled egg sausage or something.
So they had okay.
Did you guys try it?
No.
No, we did not.
I would try that shit.
You try pickled.
We
egg
tried
sausage?
like 20 other things instead.
Yes.
Oh, you guys had a spread.
Yes, we did.
Did you have a favorite?
The fried Oreos.
Yeah, the
It's
fried
always
Oreos.
the fried Oreos.
Always the fried Oreos for us.
I mean, I enjoy the other food I get there too, but as far as a favorite, it's always the fried Oreos.
I love it. I love this whole conversation about food, eating goats, sucking goats, the Chalupa Cobra.
Oh,
God
I
damn
didn't
it.
get to tell you guys.
Chalupa Cobra.
Last night I had alligator at Hellbilly Hollow.
Really?
Yeah, they had alligator and it was so good.
Really?
Yeah, the
Oh,
food truck
That's
did.
badass. That food be out there next weekend also. So I would definitely
Oh,
want
it
to check
was
that
so
out.
good. I love alligator. It's my favorite meat.
Interesting.
Lizard?
Lizard.
Eat some old lizard meats?
You said you're a lizard? I'm going to eat Matt's lizard meats. Nom, nom, nom.
I
What
was
the
weird
hell?
about something like that. It was very weird.
Oh, yeah,
What's
you
that?
did. He had a nightmare.
You had a nightmare that someone was trying to eat your lizard meats?
No, that the guy with the lizard eye was chasing me,
Oh shit.
and I couldn't wake up. It was intense. It was wild.
You were camping?
Well, no, we were just like stuck in this dream that kept changing, and people were telling me that the lizard eye guy was after me. It was weird. It was really weird.
Oh. Wow. I've had my share of those. Guys,
Maybe it was a chupacabra.
maybe
Probably
Because, some people describe the chupacabra as being more lizard-like than dog-like.
Oh my God, it's fortuitous.
it is.
Some
My
chupacabras.
nightmare was about talking to you on this podcast. That's what I was truly afraid of.
You know what's
Scott's
weird?
gonna come eat your meat.
And that's why you couldn't wake up.
Yeah. My nightmare, this is it. This is my nightmare. I'm in it right now. And
I thought
also,
your nightmare was watching episode 3 of the podcast of the strips again.
Yeah, watching the podcast.
no, it was the behind the scenes that
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, that was pretty scary.
Thank you guys for joining us for this episode of the podcast.
And we're sorry
I'm
again.
not sorry for anything I do.
We hope you have a rotten morning.
Yeah.
Do you want to come back and do the interview section that we haven't done yet and also got out of order last time?
Okay. And who okay. I guess you'll let me know who we're interviewing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now for a word from our rotten Maynard, Grim Lip.
Hello. Tune in to Rotten Reviews Friday at 7 to watch me read you some stories. It'll be Grim Storytime Season 2. Scott summoning.
Yeah.
What?
What?
A fat piece of wood.
Did you say Scott's a fat piece of wood?
No, she said we should do a Scott summoning spell with a fat piece of wood.
That's not what I said. Damn it. Why'd you start the podcast right now? Not tell me.
Super hurtful. That body image issues things. Huh? Jesus.
That's not what I meant.
Your fat wood.
Cool. What who's this guest?
Today's guest is Grim fucking Lens. That's
I
right.
have a
Grim
migraine. I don't
Lens.
want to be the guest.
So just fire away those questions.
God damn it. He's all mad at me now, probably.
No. This is going to be good. I'm glad that we have you as a guest. Thank you for joining us, Grim Lens.
You hate me, Scott.
Okay, well, just introduce yourself and let the audience know a little bit about you.
Fat piece of wood.
That's good. And that is Grim Lens for everyone who's looking her up on TikTok or Facebook or I guess some website about being mean to people.
I'm not.
It's not a big deal. Grim, could you kind of tell us how you got started in this rotten thing?
I think everyone knows by now, Scott. I was kidnapped.
Oh, okay, you were kidnapped. Okay, I'll just make that note.
Yeah.
We have new listeners, Grim, and we've got people who.
Well, the new listeners need to know already. People need to tell the new listeners that. It doesn't have to be me. It should be you.
Right.
To make tacos, by the way, Scott. You're gonna miss out on that.
Yeah, cool. That's not helping.
Just rub it in harder.
I'm actually laying off tacos forever because apparently I'm fat and wooden. Can't have any more tacos because made of
What are you
wood.
eating now, then, Scott?
What's that?
If you're not gonna eat tacos, what are you eating?
Nope, just nothing.
Chalupa Cobra.
So, tell us a little bit about your interest and what you're wanting to do with this thing.
With what thing? The tacos?
The Chalupa Cobra.
The Chalupa Cobra?
Rotten
That
thing.
one.
It's good.
I want everyone, first off, to check out Hellbilly Hollow. That is my home haunt. Carrie and I both work there, and we're both on the makeup team there, and I love that place so much. This is the reason why my voice is so messed up. Haunting, screaming, everything.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
And
good.
I can't wait until I have some tacos.
Yeah.
Have any rotten stuff coming up that you would like to mention?
I do.
That's good. Thank you. Thank you for your comment.
Great comment.
So, guys,
Scott, I'm not finished talking. Okay? Can I finish? I have grim story
so
time.
that was
Grim Story Time Season 2, you guys. Coming soon. What day? Friday? Is it Friday?
Thursdays.
Thursday.
Friday.
Friday.
It's Friday.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys tune in.
I thought it was gonna be.
Thank you, Scott.
Thursdays
Thank
like
you.
it was last time.
Thank you, Scott.
Hey, guys, watch that.
Watch out for that. You're gonna trip over it.
I don't know if you guys saw season 1 of Grimm's story time. This will be season 2.
Yay! What a
Yay!
plug! What a plug! This is what we pay for.
Yep. It says to plug it as allowed by the budget. So
It's there. Bye.
yeah. I don't know if you guys have heard of this thing. You should.
Yep. You're right. Any other questions, Scott?
Well, we've talked about what you do, which is you're at this haunt. Of course, you were working on strips. You're working on the podcast. You're busy. You are super busy. And you also have the Grimm's story time, tale stories.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm telling stories.
And so that'll be fun. Those always have like a unique flair to them. So I'm actually looking forward to that season. What else can we expect from you coming up? If that's not enough, is there anything else on there?
I will hopefully still be helping Raz with his shows. I'm not sure what he's calling them right now,
Okay.
but
Did you write it down?
Yeah, but I think you changed it.
okay, I think it was changed a little bit. I can't really give away anything because I don't know what it's going to be like now, but I'm going to help him. It's going to be fun working with him.
We talked to Raz a few days ago, and he kind of hit us with these ideas that he had, and man, it's ambitious, but it sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and you would do really well for what he's wanting you to do really well at.
Yeah, I agree. I think Grimm would work really well in the role of a psychiatrist.
I wasn't going to
Seems
give
just
away
like it.
anything exactly, but shut up, Matt. What is that supposed to mean? Why are you laughing like that?
Yes, I agree.
That's when somebody tells Matt to shut up. I do too, for that
Not
matter.
you, Scott. Why? What's so funny?
What?
I hate you.
So this is the interview section of the podcast.
Yes. Okay. I think we're done.
Guys, just so y'all know, this is only day 4 of this season. We
I have a
have
migraine.
25, 6, 7 more episodes of this loving family.
So loving. I love all of you
We are on our way.
much.
What's really fun about this season of the podcast is it just won't be me and Scott pissed off at each other. It'll be everyone pissed off at each other. Yay!
I've been mad at Matt for like 4 days straight.
It is a battle royale of hate.
Yay!
Yeah.
Hey, I did want to say to people listening, thank you guys for listening. Of course, we're being silly, but Grimm is absolutely phenomenal, and we absolutely adore her. The stuff that she has coming out is going to be phenomenal. If you haven't gone out to Hellbilly Hollow, please, for the love of God, go out there and see that haunt. Her and Carrie also out there as well do a phenomenal job, and we are just honored that they want to be a part of this fantastic thing and have been so vital in making this thing as amazing as it is.
Agreed.
That was so nice, Scott. I hope you meant that.
Who's Grimm?
Shut up, Matt.
That's the Beetlejuice person out there, right?
I'd like to add something real quick before we finish off the episode. Last night, a really great actor from the Haunted Chicken House passed away. And I just want to say to the Haunted Chicken House family and his family, our hearts are with you guys, and keep up the strength, because now he's everything. And Jarrett was a badass person, and he was the tech guy out there, and he really busted his ass, and he is going to be sorely fucking missed, and we love you guys.
Yes.
Absolutely. Our hearts go out to you guys for sure. On that positive note, wrestling.
Exactly. And now, some more jokes.
It's all sad, and then boom, you guys are like,
This has been Rotten Mornings. Hope
What
we
is-
started your day off rotten.
Stay rotten.
Stay rotten.
Stay rotten.
yeah, stay rotten.
Join us next time for another episode of Rotten Mornings.